My name's Audrey. Next year will be my third year of uni. I'm studying nursing and paramedicine and I work as a disability support worker.
I'm Colin, 46 years old. I've been a copper for 22 years.
And I'm Tracey, and age is irrelevant. And I'm also in the police force, and I've been in the police force for 27 years, and yeah, I've been fostering for 2.
I can remember a day when I was first at policing. I went to a job, a really violent domestic, and there was a young kid, I know 3 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, just a beautiful little kid. I just wanted to pick her up and take her home, and that's stuck in my head. But I think that's not her, but just that giving those kids a chance, just at life, at having a good life.
Yeah, see, I'm going to cry now too, because yeah. End of the day, they're just kids, you know, that have come from some very difficult circumstances. They do come with that story that they have told themselves over and over again. So it is about really challenging that perception that they have of themselves.
When they call and say we've got, a placement possibility, you do get a background, you get a bit of an understanding of what's going on, and pretty much what we've been told is what we've got. So we haven't gone into anything unknown.
And I think they're very honest in the process of learning what it's going to be about. Very Street are really honest with how it's going to be and what you might encounter. Seeing it just opened my eyes to it. I guess that's what foster kids can give it to you as well, because you learn about them and then that helps you. And I think that's part of the fun of foster caring, is just getting to know these little kids, because they're just kids and they're really fun to be around for me, I find.
In dealing with these kids, you just see how much is behind all that bravado and the behaviour, and they are just kids that just want to be loved. That's the bottom line. So grounding, being a foster care, it's so grounding, and it's great because you actually get a better understanding of what's going on with a lot of other people. And I walk down the street now and I look at people differently to what I did before I started foster caring. Our first child we had, which was going to be for 4 days, ended up being for 3 months, and it was an amazing experience. And we built from, the young girl just pretty much staying in her room doing her own thing to we're now taking her out for drives with her, doing her learners test and all that sort of stuff, and we've just got an amazing relationship, and that's what it's built into.
Every kid that comes and then goes, your family's kind of growing, and when I picture our family, I kind of picture us and then all these kids that we've looked after, so it's really nice.
We have a lot of people say, oh, it's amazing, I don't know how you do it. And I go, well, you know what? It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. Have a crack at it, and I do. People say it, and I'd love to do it. I go, well, why don't you do it? Have a crack at it and give it a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but go and do the training and see what you think. And
you'll be hooked.
Yeah,
you'll be hooked after the first kid. Life is busy, for a lot of people, and that crossed our mind as well. We both work, full time. I was studying, Audrey's studying. We've got a lot of stuff on as well, but I don't know. We make the time for these kids, and if we don't have the time, we can say we don't have the time this weekend. We can always say no.
I know Berry Street, they're open arms to anyone, older couples, younger couples, gay, lesbian, it doesn't matter. If you've got that desire to look after kids, you can do it, and you should have a crack at it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who the care, the kindness, the love comes from. It doesn't matter to these kids, you know what I mean? As long as you're, a loving support in their lives that is going to show interest, that's the main thing. It's so much more rewarding to actually get to know someone and understand them and take a few steps in their shoes. It's more rewarding than anything else.